Hey everyone, welcome to the Enchanted Planner. It's great to see you again. I'm Reenie. We are planning, sorry it's the day. It's Thursday. It's time to plan, people. I'm planning in my classic catch-all for the week of September 6th to the 12th. And the Planable challenge that Catherine from Planogram and Stephanie from Squird Plans run every month. The theme this week is books. Now originally, I had set aside I was going to do Belle in this spread because Desiree did a sweet spread last year where she had put Belle with like the books from Digital Detox. And then I started getting everything ready and I went, oh, I have a better idea. We're going to actually use the books. Now, that being said, the books within Digital Detox were a little bit bigger than I wanted. So what I did I leave them in there? I did. What I did, oh no, I did pull them out. So where did I put them? Oh, they're there. Shake a book. Nope, that's not the right one. Well, it would help if I had the right book. I don't have Digital Detox. I just looked at the blue and went, woo, that's the white one. And Digital Detox. So I took the sheet and I threw it onto my old photocopier and I made them just slightly smaller because I'm a little bit wiggy. Well, I try to be wiggy when it comes to perspective. So I made them a little bit smaller and I'm going to run them through my Xyron machines, which are sticker makers. And then we're actually going to do a bookshelf spread because that's the idea that came to me after I was playing around with some of the Belle stuff. And I went, wait a second. Why don't I just basically copy my reading page and my book tracker and create a layout for it because that would be fun. So that's what we're going to do. So I have my littler Xyron here. I love this thing because when I print out, do I have any? Because I had been planning on doing the Belle spread. We all know how hard it is to find yellow boxes in the world of Happy Planner. So I had actually created some yellow boxes in Word and printed them out and then cut them out. And then what I do is I just, these ones are a bit big. I cut them a bit big. But normally when they're the right size, I just slip them into the Xyron, pull them through and make my own stickers. Or if I don't want to do that, I will use my Zig 2A marker. But we're going to use this one to do the smaller ones. So I've got one in here already. And then I'm just going to slip through like another one. This one's too big this way, but he will go in this way. Should I pull the other one through enough? Should be. So if I slip that in, I can just pull through the tape. Oop, he went a little bit off kilter, but that's okay. And then I'm going to slip in another one that will fit in here. Why are they going cockeyed? Strange. Strange, I tell ya. And then I cut these two apart because they leaned kind of funky and I wasn't quite happy with that. And then the last one that will fit in this little guy. So you just slide it into the top of the feed and then you just pull it through. Oh, looks like I'm at the end of the roll, finally, for this one. Come on, I just need to get through. So I'll have to replace the disc. And they're easy to replace. You just flip it upside down, pinch the things. You pull it out, and you put in a new one. And I've got a refill in the drawer, so we're okay there. Then I have, I'm just going to move this out of the way. Then I have my bigger one. This one is great for stickers and things that are, I think, up to 4 inches, because I can run a 4x6 photo through this. This is why I have all of this stuff is from my scrapbooking days. We used to do all kinds of fun things. We used to make a lot of paper. We used to put like we called it paper piecing, and we make all kinds of fun things. Come on, catch the feed. And we're just gonna roll this through. The only thing I don't like is with the feed allowance, you do get quite a bit of waste, but you see at the back, when you see it come through, there's a little thing to cut off the sticker paper. This is a very old unit. This is not normal. You see the difference in the color between these two? This unit is, when did I buy that? It is probably 15 years old now, I guess. They still make them. They look a little bit different. I do have one unit that they don't make anymore because I have a unit that actually is in between those two sizes, and I'm having troubles finding refills for it because they don't make it anymore. Now, the other thing is they, say to rub. You have to rub just to sort of get make sure that all of the sticky stays down around the surrounding stickers. But what I also generally do is I'll take, I can't find my, oh my lord, Stabilo. I don't know what it's called. There's a little round ball on the end anyways. But normally I will just go around the edge of whatever it is I've made to just sort of separate the adhesive from the backing. I'll just do this really quickly. I was going to do this all ahead of time and I'm like, you know what, this would be a really cool thing to demonstrate, to show you guys that there's a, you know, you're only limited by your imagination, really, because there are things that exist to help us make our imagination and our, good grief, words are escaping me today. Whatever it was, something of reality, it just doesn't want to come. So I'll just finish this up. Maybe it's because I shouldn't be trying to talk and do something else at the same time this morning. Okay, then from that point, you know, there's a little overhang on the back of the, it just hangs over. Oops. And just peel it away, toss into the trash, and now I have those two stickers. And then the same with this one. It has a slight overhang. And then you can just peel away and you have your stickers. They're ready to go. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is just sort of snip these apart so I don't catch them with an elbow or something and move this guy over. He's gonna need a little bit of TLC in that one corner that went off the side of the sheet. All right, so that takes care of you two. And then y'all. And we are ready to rock and roll. How's everybody's weekend? I had great aspirations at the, aspirations, is that the right word? I don't know. I had great intentions at the beginning of this week. Let's take these pages off the discs. I had great intentions at the beginning of this week that I was going to get so much accomplished. Yeah, not so much. I spent the majority of yesterday back and forth with tech support on one of the apps I use for business, for social media scheduling, because it wasn't working. And yeah, I was not a happy girl. Oh, what's on my page? Do I have an eraser handy? Well, whatever it was erased, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so I just want to sort of get a feel for where I want to stick these guys. Alright, so if you guys go over there. Yeah, so yesterday I literally spent the majority of my day going back and forth with tech support over email to Planable, because I went to add a second account and it wouldn't let me add the second. It was just a nightmare. So needless to say, yesterday I got nothing done. Well, that's a lie. That is a lie. I did get stuff done. I got laundry done, and I have been trying to deal with Planable and one other place for like 2 weeks. So getting that off of my to-do list was quite nice. I will say that. If we lay these guys out, I don't know that I want double stack like that. I think I'm going to put you there. Just going to see how these are going to flow, because we're going to create bookshelves. Oop, you're upside down. You're going to have to go there. And then, who belongs together? Where is that sheet in Digital Detox? Because now that I've cut them apart, I can't remember who goes together. Okay, so these two have these two. And then these two are independent. I'm confused. What did I do? So there's, oh, that's what it is. Is this supposed, yeah, that's a stack. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a, I cut apart these two. Now I'm trying to figure out which ones go with which, because it's got me a bit baffled. I had laid this out before, like when I had cut them out, I had laid them out on the page to see how I liked them, and now I'm trying to figure out exactly how I did that. Maybe we'll put you in the middle, you guys there. You, maybe you are standalone. No, yeah, you are standalone. Okay, so I'm not losing my mind. I'm not crazy. You are standalone. So then we need a bookshelf going that way, and one in the middle. We're gonna go that way, one in the middle, and that way. Okay, we have a plan. So that's middle, and then I'm gonna put those on the end there, and then that's middle, and then down. Okay, so I pulled out this washi that I got in one of the washi tape bundles for the grid washi, and figured this would make a pretty damn good shelf, right? And I literally just forgot. Oh, okay, so this is gonna go there, that's gonna go in the middle, and that's gonna go there. So I think what we're gonna do is start with the middle. Now, are these too wide? I guess we're gonna find out. Let's lay down just a teeny. I'm having washi ripping problems lately. Oh, and I turned it under. Oh man. The struggle is real, man. Well, I'm gonna probably cut that end off anyway, so I'm not worried about it. So if we stick, these guys will come up fairly easy. See, it's just all sticky on the back lightly. Now when it's sitting on top, yeah, it probably has to sit on top. Okay, we got that. So now me handy dandy X-Acto knife and my little clear ruler. That's the washi card. That's a highlighter that we don't currently need. I'll keep the washi card out, but because you never know. Okay, so slip you on the top like so. And we're just gonna cut this off like so. Oop, I went a little deep. Did I cut through the page? Not fully, but dang close, I tell you. That was a little bit risky. And I'm going to leave you a little bit longer on this end, because I also have a few other books out that I was thinking of using. I can't believe this thing is still as sharp as it is, and I tend to forget that I've been using it for so long. We're going to have to drop you lower. So I'm going to see how this looks. If I don't like it, I can always change it, right? And then you guys. Hopefully this doesn't look too weird. Worst case scenario, I might have to go back and take that washi up. And okay, you gonna make me a liar? No, there you are. You do come up fairly easy. Okay, you just went down funky. Okay, so we've got those down. This one, however, I can't really. Ha! Oh, what am I doing? I'm not lining the top of the page. Oh, have mercy. It's one of those days. It is going to be one of those days. All right, so you're not very big. I'm going to take you a little bit there. Let's take you to there. Why do they look like they're leaning the wrong way? But if I put them, like that looks like it's going to fall over. All right, I don't actually like that. So we're going to cut these guys apart. If I can get right on the... I didn't cut too deep on that. Okay, and then I'm just going to line you up a bit better. But first, we are going to trim off that little part that was removed. Okay, so let's line you up. There. Now you're not looking so weird. Okay, half done. Now, how did I determine this had to be? You were going in the middle. You were going on that side, and you were going down there, right? Yes. Okay, so middle first. I think I did that right. If not, it'll all end up okay in the wash. Hopefully my hair is not under the, I have my have my, hang on a second, I'm just going to back up here for a second. I have my camera a little bit closer because I'm trying a different lighting setup to see if it makes any difference in the amount of shadows that are occurring within these videos. So I got a different angle, so I have to sort of acquaint the camera a little bit differently. Okay, so I'll put you down like that. And then we're gonna go, you need to connect with the little side of the page. I don't know that I like the washi this thick. I'm gonna cut one piece and see. Oh, look at that. I already have a piece cut from another spread, so that's really awesome and serendipitous and lucky. Are you kidding me? Oh my lord. I'm so sorry, you guys. My husband phoned and booted the connection. I didn't lose the video, which was awesome, but it did stop recording. However, I did, in the interim, I tested and I prefer it the narrower. So we're just gonna go shave the rest of these boys down really quickly. Yeah, I like it better narrow. It's so much better, at least in my opinion. It doesn't look so heavy, and I was finding that the washi just looked quite heavy, and that was kind of throwing me off. So I am happy and brilliantly happy with myself because I decided to switch that up. No, I probably have tons of scrap over here I can use to make this last little shelf. Hopefully it's long enough. Oh, it'd help if it would stick. Where's my tweezers? There's my tweezers. Ah, come here. You're wrapped up in my scissors. Seriously, they're stuck in my scissors. Okay. Or I should say my scissors are stuck in them. Oh, I ripped the washi. When I don't want to rip the washi, I rip the washi. When I want to rip the washi won't rip. Okay, are you going to be long enough? Yeah, I think so. All right, so we're just going to go give you a trim here. You're not quite at the edge of the, but at this point, I don't mind a little off there. They don't all have to be perfect. Okay, all right, so moving on to my next spot, we're just going to slip down this set of books onto the shelf. It goes, oh, it's not really long enough. I want it a bit longer than that. All right, plan B, instead of trying to, I think they're probably all going to be on that shorter size, and this, yeah, I'm gonna have to actually pull out the washi roll, which is right here. So I'm just gonna lay down the length that I want and line the middle of the grid. I love the fact that you can see, I'm probably in the screen again, sorry people. Sorry my peeps. Line it up with the middle of the grid line and then slip that down on this black line, and simple, easy, split it in half. I use that as the guide, so it kind of works. And away we go. Okay, so now this will sit right where I want it to and give me room to do what I want to do next. All right, so I'm just going to slip this back in here before I forget to put it back in there. Now, the next thing I was thinking of, because my reading tracker, I'm going to get some of this garbage off my desk, I used Okay, in this one, I used some of the cats, and the cats in the Books Are Magic book are smaller than the ones in Digital Detox. So is it this one they're in? I'm sure it's this one and they're in. Can I find them now? I love the hues and the tones in this book. The wellness one that came out at the same time has the same color palette. It's really pretty. Okay, the cats are not in here. Am I losing my mind? Do I have another sticker book out somewhere? Oh, I do. You're probably all yelling at me. It's bookish. It's bookish. It's not Digital Detox. Thank you, people. So anyways, let me find the cats in here. Yeah, see, they're quite a bit smaller, and I think they look better on these shelves than these ginormous ones. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab me a black kitty cat, and I'm going to cut off where it says nap time. My scissors went hightailing it out of my thing when I ripped out my tweezers. Okay, so I'm just going to cut off nap time, because as much as I would love to have a nap, I don't really want nap time on top of the cat that's going to be on the shelf here. Kitty cat. And then I want one of the study times, and I want them facing this way. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to cut, this is a little bit trickier, mind you. I'm going to cut the study. Come on, work with me here. Try not to cut the cat's tail. I want him to have a tail. Just stay there for a second. I can get to the other side. Last time I used this book, these stickers were not this sticky, I don't recall. So it must mean they're needing to be used. No cutting off kitty cat's ear. All right, so study time can go there. Then I can clean this up just a tiny bit. All right. And we're going to put kitty cat right there. I'm going to wipe out behind him. Because it didn't work, you know, it doesn't matter with the black cat, but it definitely does a little bit with this gray guy, because you see that line right through the kitty cat. I had a beautiful gray cat for quite a few years. I took her as a kitten. My neighbor knew I had set this forward. I'm like, if my next cat, I want to be gray with green eyes. And that's a pretty rare thing to find. So I was like, well, I'm never going to find a cat, right? My girlfriend phones me one day and says, you're not going to guess what my neighbor has. And I'm like, what? She's like, she's got a kitten. I'm like, seriously? Okay, what? She's like, it's got green eyes and it's gray. I'm like, you're shitting me. She's like, nope. So I brought the cat home, and I knew that hubby was going to have a bit of a bird. So that's the first thing the cat did, was win over hubby. And that cat was beautiful. She looked like a Russian blue, but she was a Hans 57. I got asked at the vet. I got asked pretty much anywhere. Anybody that saw her is like, oh, is she purebred? I'm like, nope. She's just a run-of-the-mill cat. Okay, so they're in here. This is the next thing I want to incorporate, is some of this stuff. I'm just going to have this sheet out already. So we're going to throw some plants. I know we've got color. I'm getting there, peeps. I'm getting there. I'm going to throw, what do I want to throw? We've got that plant on there already. Maybe we will just do this little guy. I want one that's a bit bigger. Let's do this one. I have to order another one of these books. I'm going to get rid of some of the sticker on the bottom. Yeah, I love this book. I keep forgetting to use it, but I love this book. Okay, now we got that one there. And I want, that one. That's more to me that these are more of a floor plan. Like you're going to put that on the floor of your house. You're not going to put that on a bookshelf. That, again, with that one too, right? I like this little guy. All right, so we're going to grab you. You're going to go on the shelf. And again, I'm just going to cut away the extra white for the cut lines on the bottom of that sticker. It's stuck to my fingers, people. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, sorry, I had to figure a few things out. So I did a little bit of shifting around because in the journaling doodle box or the book, I also found this little typewriter. And although it's not really to scale, I absolutely love it and I'm using it. And then I added, so I just moved this flower from down here to up to that shelf. And then I also found a nice little like water cup. I know they're coffee cups or beverage cups, but I generally have water in them, sometimes a pop, but I added that. So now my next step is to try and find something for the sidebar and some boxes. So I'm thinking we have added color. So I don't know if there's, what have we got in here for sidebar stickers? I probably booted right past them in my, oop, I got stickers stuck to my thumb. The telltale sign, a crafter, or in this case, a planner, a creative planner, a decorative planner is finding sticker bits all over you in random places. I gotta remember to pull those sheets out and send them to someone who is a teacher because I'm never going to use certain items within this book. Well, within the teacher books, period. Okay, so we have a few boxes in here, but they may kind of clash with that brown. No sidebar stickers. Do we have any sidebar stickers in Bookish? This book is really, really well loved. Apparently I'm doing a rainbow spread today and I just didn't realize I was doing a rainbow spread. But I wanted to add the kitty cats because they're absolutely adorable. Oops, sidebar stickers. Okay, so they are rainbow. I'd really rather not rainbow. Let me think about this. There is no sidebar stickers in the journaling sticker book, but I do have the black, and well, I have several black and white. Let's go have a look and see what I have left in here. Because really at this point all we've done is introduce black and gray, so we're sort of still within that neutral range. Where's the sidebar stickers? I know there's sidebar stickers in here. Have I used them all is the question. Not I have to go reach for another book. Okay, that would be there where they were located. Ew, we only have ones with gold. Okay, so I guess we'll be reaching for another black and white. Let's grab a sidebar sticker. It's coming up here soon. There we are. Okay. Gonna line it up with ye old dot grid at the top here. I probably should have. Didn't I bring out wax paper? I didn't actually. That's the first time ever. I didn't actually put stickers onto wax paper today, but I know why. Because I started out making my own stickers today, so they don't really need to have a ton of. That's still really sticky. They don't need to have a ton of the adhesive taken off of them. Really, they're relatively movable, if you will. I mean, it is a permanent adhesive, but it's not insanely sticky. Let's flip that. Okay, so black and white, you can now come over to our fantastic collection. because I need something to go on the bottom. Now in here, they have those chairs. They have one that's kind of neutral. Or do I want to do a quote? I have a black one. This just has a book in it. Ooh, magnetic sticker. This is an idea. And then there's those plants, which are a little bit further back. They're there. Yeah, I realize this is adding green. Do I really want to make that work? And there's green on the book in the chair too, so I don't know about that. Maybe I just look for a quote. Review on this wax paper. Now I know there's quotes in here, but they're great quotes too when it comes to reading, but they're going to be all rainbow. No one is too old for fairy tales. That might work. Oh look, I had more cats here, but and this is still relatively neutral. Let's take a look. I'm sort of reluctant to stick any of these down because they are a little on the sticky side and I may not get them up unless I want to pull out the old. Oh, see, I kind of like that. We've got little pops of color here and there, but nothing that's really super overt and in your face kind of color. Line this up. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. I didn't want the F hanging off the side of the page. Oh, I've got too much stuff on my desk right now. I have very little room to move. Okay, I want all of you. So that F, I'm going to have to overlap this into, bend my page a tiny bit. I'm going to have to overlap this into nope, I just barely made it. It's a little off center, but it is what it is. I don't want to cut off the F. I don't mind cutting off a little bit of the plastic, but I don't want to cut off the F. Originally, I was thinking about coloring all of this in, which I still might do. If I do that, though, I'm not going to make you suffer through that, because, I mean, it's like, I guess I could fast forward it if I decide to go that route. I just need to quickly think about this. In the meantime, do I want to add boxes? Because the only boxes really that are going to match this are going to come from the black and white book. Where did I put the first one? I don't think I've got much left in here for boxes. That's the second one. I did have the first one in my hand. Okay, so I'm thinking about joining Wild University. And I've got to be honest with you, it's mostly because I want that t-shirt. Just the oxymoron is, I actually cannot wear t-shirts for the most part because I'm postmenopausal and hot flashes, and I'm like, my menopause symptoms are not like absolutely horrendous. Like, I'm not complaining. I've spoken with clients and other women who are suffering far more than I am, but even at the best of times, the last 3 or 4 winters, I have worn a lightweight hoodie under a thicker sort of zip up hoodie and a tank top. That is really my uniform, my wardrobe, day in, day out, right through winter, like even when we've got snow on the ground. Because at least with layers, I am able to remove a layer or I can add a layer. Makes it a bit easier. I'm not so sure I like, well, I mean, it would tie in the boldness of this. Let's have a look here. Let's stick this on the wax paper. So yeah, like honestly, I can't wear t-shirts, man. So as excited as I am about that damn t-shirt, I'm like, man, I want the damn t-shirt. I know, FOMO, right? But it's not really, it's not, I mean, I've been eyeballing Wild University since last year. And mostly because, you know, I hear Elise rave about it pretty much at the end and the beginning, and to the beginning of every month. So that's what's always perked my curiosity with it. No, it looks like I have this one up already. Let's pull this baby off. So yeah, but when she, you know, I saw her in the t-shirt and I'm like, I want the t-shirt, man. Actually this might work. If I can actually get this down straight. I don't know. I haven't even actually, you know what? My bad. I did not even, oh, that's going to need white out behind it. But before I white anything out, let me make sure I'm actually going to leave it there. I didn't even look at my calendar to see what I have going on in this week. Might want to do that. That's the health planner. This is, I'm in the right planner. Oh yeah, I'm just on the wrong. Okay, this is the week of the 6th. We've got the new moon on Monday. And then it's looking like I got a fairly open day, open week. I got this. All right, this is fantastico. Fantastico. All right, so we've got that. Let me pull another one of these boxes because really they're literally probably just going to be used for a few random things here and there. And then I should probably tie this one in here somewhere because, or do I want to do this in this gap here? Because this definitely needs a little bit of something because it's a little, is that straight? No, of course not. Straight? Who needs to be straight? Who needs stickers straight? I have nothing to use as a guide and stickers are kind of floating. Straight. Why does it look wrinkled? Probably because I did wrinkle it when I was moving it around. Maybe we'll put that down. I don't think that's straight, or is it the cut line? Sometimes I find that too. If it's a box and it looks wonky, it's not necessarily that it is not straight. It's that the cut line is funky and it's hard to match up. Okay, so we've got that down, we've got that down. I need maybe a box here. Or we have those. Do I have how many do I have left? Do I have any in black? Without gold. I don't want them. I've used all of the black. I have gray though. Oh, the gray's really going to blend into the back of that page. Okay, book 2. Book dos. Do I want the little... Or do I want to just cut that off? Pretty excited that I actually sort of thought of this idea because I have really been struggling for, I've been struggling creatively for the last, like, couple of weeks. Man, I can't get this straight. I've been struggling creatively for the last couple of weeks. So when I came up with this idea, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Let's do that. Because honestly, I was really planning on filking Desiree's bell spread. That was gonna be my plan. Okay, you're straight, you're straight. You are not. We are standing up now, so I can actually get an overhead view of this. All right. All right. This is going to drive me insane. Is at the bottom of the sticker box. Let's try it this way. I don't want it in line. I don't want it to line up with that quote-unquote faux shelf, but I do really want to be able to do that as opposed to bringing it down because it's a little heavy on the bottom there with that. Okay, so Houston, I think we have done it. Okay, so now maybe some little decor things. See what I can find in the black and white book. I mean, ironically, the cats are starting to bother me now, but I don't want to move them. I like them. However, you are not straight. Oh, what a nightmare. A nightmare in my street. Because, yeah, I can't seem to get stickers down straight to save my soul today. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of liking it. And I was going to color it in, but now I don't think I want to color it in. I don't think I want to. I'm kind of liking the way it looks. The cats may not end up staying, though, ironically, now that I have done this way. Because they kind of stick out now that I'm looking at it. What else we got? We've got that little thing. Let's just go for it. It's looking a little empty down there, but I could put a quote down there. All right, hang on. This is like a real struggle, you guys. Okay, so I'm playing around with a couple of things because I didn't want to like have this video get much longer than it already is. As it is, I'm gonna have to do some editing. I played around with taking the brown out and replacing the brown washi with black washi, which makes it more of a congruent like color schematic. But I'm not 100% sure, and I really wish I could ask y'all. Like, that would be perfect. You're like, what's your thoughts on the black versus the brown? I think maybe what I'll do is I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. What the heck, right? See if I like it. We'll play around with it. I'll be back. Okay, sorry guys. I needed to wrap my brain around a few things and search through a few books, and then I forgot to turn the camera back on, and I just realized that. So what I did was I switched out the washi, and I think this looks better. The only color then we have really is just the gray and the yellow, and really we can consider those okay. And I added the Friday and the Follow Your Heart, and I added these two down there, and then I've added this little extra flower pot thing on here. And I did find a couple of last stickers to wrap this out, and I tried a few different things, whether it was bullet points that didn't look right, bullet points from the journaling book, I mean. So I found a couple of things. So I think what we're going to do first is I found this Hello Weekend sticker in the black and white book. Let's see if I can get this somewhat centered. Do I like it there? Or do I want to move it over just a stitch? And then what I'm gonna do, if I can get it straight, that is. Good grief. And then I'm gonna just cut off this last bit here. Because I don't really need the whole sticker. Okay, so that takes care of that. Is that straight? It is. And then it also kind of matches this. I was going to swip around these, but I'm like, yeah, it's all good. But it doesn't really make sense when it's on a Thursday, right? And then I found this today's plan, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, truthfully. But I hadn't really found anything else that kind of worked in that spot. So I think that's what we're going to go with. But I don't like it. I think it's the fact that the fonts are so different. I don't like. I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna quickly take one last flip through to see if we have a flag. Or man, these poor pages have been through quite a workout today. Hello today, messy bun, getting stuff done. You will never regret. I really want to put another one of those though. What I'm looking for would be like a flag. Ooh, the note to self would work. Now, granted, I already have 2 of those going down. But here we go. I found it. I found something that'll work, I think. Let's fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, because I already have to do quite a bit of editing on this in order to get it to not be a bajillion hours long. Between the 2 videos, I think I'm at like, I don't know, 45 minutes, 50 minutes. It's terrible. Terrible. Considering I was like inspired and thought this was going to be a really super quick, easy spread. I can deal with it. I'm going to say I'm going to call her done. I'm going to leave it now before I make too much more of a mess. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe if you're so inclined, because I'd love to have you here on a regular basis, and then you'll get the notifications for when I do upload videos. I'm still trying to figure out my uploading schedule. I had been uploading like 5 or 6 days a week, but I'm finding there's a couple of planners, like the mini, I'm not really using, so there's not much point in doing Plan With Me's in the mini if I'm not actually going to use it, because it's kind of a waste of stickers and planner. So yeah, I'm still figuring things out. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ciao!